Hey there, I'm Jill Allen, and this is Find Your Fierce, the show designed to help you discover your inner strength and unlock an unstoppable mindset that will completely transform how you show up every day. Each week, I will share methods and strategies to inspire you to step into your greatness and live life with purpose. Join me on this journey to becoming fit, fierce, and unstoppable. Hey everyone, and welcome to the 200th episode of Find Your Fierce. Guys, I'm jacked up to celebrate this incredible milestone with you. I know this episode is especially meaningful as we take a break from our Wellness Unplugged series because I want to express my heartfelt gratitude for joining me on this journey of 200 conversations. It's truly an honor to be a part of your day, and I hope I've inspired you in some way, whether it's through fitness and health or mindset, faith, or all the travel adventures, whatever it may be, because my mission has always been to encourage you to become the best version of yourself, and today is no exception. Guys, this episode is all about the gratitude, the reflection, inspiration, and you're probably wondering, what are we going to talk about to mark this special occasion? But I really think that you're in for a treat because I've decided to share some key principles, or maybe I should say the non-negotiables in my life that guide me to make this celebration so special. So I just want you guys to know or remember that this isn't just about me. It's about normalizing the thoughts that we all have, the experiences that we have in common, so you don't feel held back in life. By sharing my experiences transparently and openly, I hope to inspire you to approach your own life with boldness and courage and curiosity. So let's dive in. Let's get started with non-negotiable number one for me is Jesus first. I wanted to start with something that was the most important to me, okay? And that is my faith. And it was not always that way for me because as I approached my 40s, I don't know if I just woke up to the fact that maybe my way was not working, or maybe it was to an extent because my life has always been so full and so great. I know we all have ups and downs, but I have always understood that my life, that we've always been so blessed. But I felt something was missing, that there was more to life than just the me mentality. And so whatever that pinpoint moment was, all I can tell you is was life-changing. And I pray that others have that moment in their life as well, because there is more. There is more for you. Guys, Jesus is my rock in this crazy busy world, and I am thankful for every experience, every encounter that helps me grow, because following Jesus is the cornerstone of my life. And in a world filled with all the distractions and the chaos, and I know that you can probably relate to all of that, I know that my faith keeps me anchored. And, not everyone feels comfortable expressing their beliefs openly, often fearing judgment. But to truly live differently, we must break free from what the world expects of us. And so I find peace in my daily devotions and journaling my thoughts and engaging in prayer, moments that allow me to reflect, express gratitude, give tons of praise for the beauty of life, and to recognize the preciousness of each day. And so I kind of want to expand a little bit more because I'm grateful not just for the good days, but I'm also grateful for the hard times. And I know it's easier said than done, but knowing we have a God that is always there, knowing that all the ups and downs shape my purpose, or better said, his purpose and the growth within. And some days are certainly tougher than others, and I want to be open about that. But striving to keep Jesus in the forefront of my mind and heart is a daily practice that I deeply cherish. And without shoving religion down your throat, guys, I invite you for something more. I invite you to have a relationship with Jesus, not religion, a relationship with Jesus, and to see what happens in and through you, to see the transformation it can bring to your life. It's totally game-changing. The second non-negotiable, which is crazy because I say family comes second, and it's a super, super, super close second, right? Because they are truly, truly everything. But having a strong marriage, I think about, Rob and I's relationship. I mean, some of our favorite moments together, are spent hiking or running. I mean, the best dates ever. We've been blessed to build a business as a couple. And so that is a lot of time together. And while that dynamic doesn't work for everyone, I can tell you it has strengthened our bond, our communication, and the way that we tackle life. And as for our kids, God blessed us with five, and it is such an incredible honor to be their parents. And so they are like my family is everything, a close second behind Jesus. And to know, like, gosh, I can get choked up when I talk about it, but they are truly gifts in our lives, and guiding them, being their mom is a privilege, something that I truly cherish. And, I always tell my kids that I love them, right? And you guys might do the same as well in your family, and that I'm proud of them. But I also know that actions speak louder than words. So I make it a point to hug them and kiss them and invest quality time in their lives, even if they don't think they want a hug from mom in public. I do it anyway because family is everything. I believe in being that safe space for, my kids, showing up for both the big milestones, all the big stuff, but then even more so the everyday moments. Whether, gosh, we go to a lot of sporting events. So if I'm cheering them on in the stands or running around the cross country course as a lunatic or simply just having dinner together, I try to go out of my way to be there. Yes, I'm that mom who's always around. They may even say that I'm nagging some. Yeah, I'm lurking. And I think back, like, they may even roll their eyes or like, Mom, I just need like 5 minutes in their bedroom or whatever at that time, but I'm always around. And I believe that family is everything. And making yourself there to help build that relationship is key. And this is one of the best things that our youngest has ever said to me. Okay. She says, "You're just always around." She remarked that she couldn't even remember a time when I wasn't there. And guys, that is a badge of honor that I wear proudly. So, number 3, and you guys could probably guess it, but it's my health. I make health a priority. My passion for health and fitness, it's been there for years. It's a driving force in my life. I truly believe that without our health, we don't have much. I prioritize the training and the nutrition and embracing challenges because I want to live a long, vibrant life, not just for myself, but to be there for my family and to hopefully inspire others to do the same. So I strive to function at my highest level, to stay active, to fully enjoy life. The idea to me of missing out on experiences because I didn't take care of myself is simply not an option for me. I'm committed to honoring the body that I've been given, which means focusing on daily hydration. Guys, I chug the gallon of water. I get quality sleep. I've always been one, go to bed early. I think I was always the first one to fall asleep. Slumber parties. I was never the fun girl. Sleepovers, because I always wanted to get my rest. Then I also move my body regularly. I mean, I love running. I love strength training, swimming, biking, you name it. I'm obsessed with hiking and hitting the trails and climbing the mountains and doing it all. I even stretch sometimes, guys, which is, to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of that, but it's part of my routine because taking care of my body is a non-negotiable. And in a society where over 70% of people are overweight or obese, or where heart disease and diabetes rates are staggering, I choose a different path. And I'm here to tell you today that you have that choice as well. I hope you get fired up about that. My 4th non-negotiable is that I keep special friends close. As humans, we're wired to be in community and to be connected with one another. And so having a close-knit circle of friends is vital. I treasure my select few. You know who you are. And I love using FaceTime for communication. So if you get a FaceTime from me, you're special because I absolutely love it. It's refreshing to have friends who cheer for you, who clap for you, who pray for you, and that there's no judgment with the friendships, these special friendships, because you can show up in your PJs, your hair a mess, and you can deep dive into conversations about life. And it's so much more than just solving the world's problems with these best friends, but they're about the deep connection. It's about the support. It's about the laughter. And these friendships, they remind me of how important it is to have a community. And so I have to say that a non-negotiable should be find your people, find your tribe, because it is a key part of life. Now, some of you guys might cringe on this next one, but number 5, a non-negotiable for me is to do hard things. I have embraced that I am ridiculously enthusiastic about the things that I love, and what I love the most is a challenge. If you've been around me even for a split second, you might have picked up on the fact that I'm innately driven and more intense than most people, but I go all in, especially on a good challenge. And here's why we should all be encouraged to embrace challenges. They help us build confidence and shed self doubt. And I believe in cultivating mental toughness and grit. There's something thrilling, I guess, about pushing our limits, whether it's climbing metaphorical mountains or tackling the real ones or stepping outside your comfort zone, because it's in these moments of discomfort that true growth occurs. And that's where the magic happens. Now, with these hard challenges or, taking on hard things, consistency and discipline are essential. And so showing up for yourself every day, let me tell you, it strengthens your belief in your potential. I kind of think back to my first marathon, the rigorous training, the exhilaration of crossing the finish line, and how each subsequent challenge has expanded my horizons. It went from marathons to ultras to Ironman competitions to where, crossing that Ironman finish line 3 times, guys, it's never been about the medals or the applause or the shout outs. It's always been about the challenge itself and the journey it takes to get to point A to point B. And so I got to ask you, what hard thing are you being called to do? Whether it's at work or within your family, in your health, or in your faith, what will stretch you and encourage growth? What challenge can you take on that will make you better in the process? So always have a goal. Having goals is crucial. God plants these amazing dreams in your heart, equipping us with the skills and the right people to help us achieve them. And that every season of life has lessons to teach us, opportunities for growth, celebration, improvement. So I got to say, embrace your journey with the faith, knowing that God uses his people to make a difference and gives you the strength and the courage and the boldness to do hard things. Another non-negotiable is to give back and make an impact. Having big goals and dreams and a God-given desire to make an impact, it's essential to who I am. Serving others is just part of life philosophy for me, whether through its financial support or simply offering time or helping and loving people is what life is all about. Guys, I believe in the principle of love your neighbor by keeping Jesus at the center of my behavior and my actions. And so I strive to make a positive difference while, prayerfully leading others to him, to God, giving back. Guys, I tell you what, it fills your heart with so much joy and so much purpose. And I believe that we all have the potential to make an impact in the world. And I refuse to settle for less. I used to apologize for this drive, but I don't anymore, guys. These choices are mine and they don't have to mean anything for anyone else. But I encourage you to embrace that same mindset to where you are a difference maker. And here are some questions that have changed my life, and I invite you to reflect on them for yourself, okay? So write them down, put them on the top of the page, allow yourself to free journal. And I want to give you a heads up, when I talk about journaling, it doesn't have to be time intensive, right? When you take the time to think about your thoughts, you gain the ability to create and control your life and how to show up in it. You're actually pausing to sit and pause and reflect as to how God is speaking to you in that moment. So write these questions at the top of your journal. If you don't have one, go buy one, guys. It's so easy. Grab a notebook or a scrap piece of paper, head to Amazon, whatever it may be. But these are amazing questions that will help you reflect and move forward. So do I want to be different? That's question number 1. Do I want to be different? 2, do I want the same life that most people have? Or do I want to create a new legacy? Do I want the same life most people have, or do I want to create a new legacy? And number 3, am I ready to break generational patterns for a better future? Guys, to do something different, break patterns, make an impact, you must be willing to take different actions. Do I want different results in my life than I have right now? I mean, and this is a tough question that often arises for me. And I have to be honest, I used to blame myself or sometimes my circumstances or my struggles, feeling trapped in the self-sabotage. But the reality is, what's within my control that I can change? Because there's so many things that we cannot control, but let's focus on what is in your hands. Have you been holding back, suppressing your potential, playing small? Are you blocking your ability to make the impact God has called you to make? So again, I encourage you to tackle these tough questions today. Say yes to making an impact in the lives of others and to make a difference in the world. And yes, I believe that you are a difference maker. Number seven's the non-negotiable of that life is about choices. Every single day we are faced with choices. It's a continuous series of decisions, and each one plays a crucial role in shaping our journey, whether it's opting for a positive mindset or investing time in meaningful relationships or daring to take that leap of faith. Our choices ultimately define our experiences. And it's so incredibly empowering to realize that we hold the power to choose, the free will, right? How we respond to both challenges and opportunities. Each decision, no matter how small, can set off a chain reaction that influences our lives and the lives of those around us. Guys, when we make choices that align with God's word or our values and our aspirations, we create this foundation for a fulfilling life. I mean, these choices not only guide us toward our goals, but also help us cultivate a sense of purpose and direction in our life. Guys, it is never, ever too late to choose a different path. And if you find yourself dissatisfied where you are, know that you can take steps to change your course. Embrace that idea that every day is a new opportunity to make choices that reflect the person that you want to become. So reflect on the choices that you make. Are they moving you closer to your goals, or are they holding you back? Are you surrounding yourself with uplifting people who encourage your growth, or are you allowing negativity to seep into your life? Each choice is a chance to align your life with your true values and your aspirations. And then ultimately, life is it's like this beautiful, masterpiece, right? From the choices we make. So embrace the power of your decisions and let them guide you toward a life that resonates with your heart and soul with God. 8, non-negotiable, okay? Be different. We are uniquely created for a purpose, and it's a purpose that only we can activate and fulfill in this world. Your uniqueness and your differences are not just valuable, they are essential to make this world go round. So to fully embrace this potential and become the difference maker and the world changer God intended you to be, you must be willing to be different. And this requires that boldness to disregard what others think, which, let's be honest, it is easier said than done. But Maya Angelou said that if you are always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. I don't want that to be the story of my life. If you're always aiming for a normal existence, then you may never discover just how extraordinary your life can truly be. So decide today to live a life that defies normalcy. While this may sound so simple, guys, it is so profoundly brave to be different. And to get you started, I have 3 important questions for you. What do you want? Who do you want to be? And what do you want to believe? And once I realized that living an extraordinary life is a choice, not just for the lucky few, I understood that it's about designing a life filled with abundance rather than settling for the ordinary. And we all have something incredible within us, a God-given value and worth that is beyond question. And the extraordinary experience of life is available to each of us. But we have the choice to be either ordinary or extraordinary. But being extraordinary doesn't mean you have to be on this grand stage. It means committing to do ordinary things with extraordinary consistency. And those remarkable results that you seek in your fitness, your family, your relationship, your faith come from this commitment to stewardship, taking what you've been given and making the most of it. So ask yourself, what have I been given? How can I maximize it? And guys, this mindset allows us to squeeze the most out of life. If you reflect on your journey, and I believe you'll find that you've always been different, that is a good thing. And I know that because if you're listening to a show like this, you're likely different. So embrace that difference, guys. It is your superpower. Oh my gosh, I love it. I could go on. I have so many non-negotiables. But I want to give you like 5 additional quick tips to live by, and I hope you run with them, okay? Number 1, speak life. Use your words to uplift yourself and others. Guys, speaking positivity can truly be a game changer. So avoid the mumbling and the grumbling because negativity is so contagious and no one ever wants to hear it. No one wants to be around it. So instead, focus on the good. Your words carry immense power. They can inspire and motivate those around you. And to know that words have the power of life and death, I mean, that is powerful. Be mindful of what you say, and equally important, what you allow into your mind. Protect your heart and mind by filtering out any type of negativity because it is our responsibility to speak life into our own circumstances and those of others. Number 2, embrace flexibility. Guys, if you haven't found out that life is just like crazy up and down, I mean, you have to embrace the flexibility. Life is unpredictable, and being adaptable will help you navigate these challenges with greater ease. That was a tough one for me. I'm still working on that, but adjusting our sails in a storm, I mean, being flexible allows us to respond effectively to whatever comes our way. So it's good stuff, embracing flexibility. Okay, so 3, learn something new every day. Okay, cultivate an open mind, be curious, ask questions, be on a mission to just learn something, okay? Or learn something from someone new, okay? There's always something new to discover, and each day presents an opportunity for growth and learning. I just absolutely love it. And then, of course, I'm going to add in travel and make memories because exploration is essential. I mean, I cherish traveling with my family and soaking in the beauty of God's creations, whether it's, these gorgeous mountains or the beaches. I mean, these adventures are not just about seeing like the new places, but they're about the experience and creating lasting memories with the people I love. And so I love the sunsets, the sunrises that we experience together, or using nature as a backdrop for all the unforgettable moments, okay? Because, I even think about like the retreats and the adventures that I host. To share those experiences with others and provide opportunities for others to take on hard things has been so rewarding. I hope you guys join us on one of those adventures here, coming up. I'm always planning something. And then 5, don't take yourself too seriously. While I talked about having goals and that they're important, but it's equally vital to enjoy the present. I mean, God places these amazing dreams on our hearts and equips us with the skills and the right people. But every season of life, it offers lessons and opportunities of growth, celebration, improvement. So I want you to really embrace your journey with faith, knowing that God uses his people to make a difference. Because gosh, I spent so many years overly focused on goals and achievements and the results, missing out on the present. So I really encourage you to balance your drive with the ability to savor life, laugh at yourself, embrace all the imperfections, and remember that making mistakes and falling short is all part of the human experience. And so rest, take a breath. Guys, it's not laziness. It's just essential for maintaining mental health. And when you stumble, just get back up. And so I'm going to end with this. If you don't like your path, choose a different one. I mean, you have the power to change direction at any time. And so I encourage you to change the narrative, shift your perspective, and reflect on those questions. What do you want from your life? Who do you want to be? What beliefs do you want to hold? And if you aspire to be different from others, you must be willing to take different actions. Choosing that narrow path, guys, that has to be a non-negotiable. And I know that it's a superpower and you already have it within you. I want to share a simple yet powerful phrase that has brought me layers of healing, guys. And it's, I'm different. This statement does so much for you. It frees you to embrace your true self. It liberates you from the need to conform to anyone else's expectations, the world's, whatever it may be. It excuses you from the pressure to be liked by everyone. Just, I'm different. Chalk it up, I'm different. Embrace your uniqueness and let it guide you toward a life that reflects who you truly are. Guys, I'm fired up. I cannot thank you for being a part of this incredible journey. Here's to 200 episodes and many, many more to come. I hope you enjoyed today's chat as much as I loved sharing these thoughts with you and all the non-negotiables in my life. And so I just really want to keep inspiring one another. So thank you. And if you're ready to take control of your health, balance your blood sugar levels, and support your hormones, I invite you to explore the 5-day reset program and our new GLP-1 enhancer, Curb. And my favorite and a must-have, Sculpt. It's amino acids to help us maintain our muscle mass. Guys, I've been partnered with Modere for the past 5 years, and I am super passionate about their clean, game-changing products. I'd love to help you hop on this journey. Simply visit modere.com and use the code FITANDFIERCE to enjoy your savings and free shipping. Tons of deals going on right now. And if you have any questions or need additional guidance, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here to support you in breaking through and achieving your health goals. And I got to say, if you haven't already, check out my book, Set Free and Set Fire. They're available on Amazon. And be sure to tune in next time as we ignite your day, as we get back to our Wellness Unplugged series with a deep dive into our mind with our friend Jennifer Jenkins. She is back with us, and as always, she knows how to break it down. You won't want to miss it. Stay tuned for more. And if you enjoyed today's episode, subscribe to Fit and Fierce to never miss a chat. Leave a review and follow us on social media, Hike, Live, Explore, for more wellness tips and updates. I would love it if you could share this episode with friends and family who might benefit from a little boost when it comes to finding their fierce. And just thanks again. Thanks so much for being here. And until next time, remember, be fit, be fierce, be unstoppable. See ya.